You're feeling tired after 2 hour or 3 hour sessions of vibe coding. The problem is not that you're lazy. Problem is your brain. It is foggy. It has become so overstimulated by the super fast answers of the agent, by the tweaking, the corrections, the small dopamine hits that compound over time, and your brain gets used to it, and it becomes a machine consuming fast attention frying dopamine hits, which kills your focus. And your focus is the ultimate leverage. And today, that's what we are going to talk about and focus on, because a health based system is the new leverage. We have more energy, more mental clarity equals better ideas and better vibe coded apps, which is mean a better money making app. It's easy as that. Okay, we're gonna talk about the first point is why all of this happens. First, because you are so overstimulated, like we talked about, your dopamine is so overstimulated that boring things like ideation, like reviewing the code, like planning the next steps, almost feel like super heavy on the brain. You just can't do them anymore. You want to throw the task for the AI to do them, and that's wrong. And we'll talk about the solution later. Let's continue on the second point, which is you are sitting too much. You spend those 3 to 4 hour sessions sitting in one sit. You pass them all sitting, which is wrong because it lowers your blood flow and it deteriorates your posture, which both are linked to energy. Your blood flow is self-explanatory. You have more blood flowing, meaning you have better energy, you have better metabolism, and your posture, meaning that you will have some chronic pain in your back, in your neck, which will result in the pain, which will result itself in the you stopping the sessions or hating vibe coding as time passes by because your brain now links the vibe coding sessions with the pain. So it's not a pleasurable activity anymore. Is not in that is not our objective. Okay. Now we talked about the problems and why they happen. And and for a note, these are not all the problems, and we'll talk about in other videos because right now I just out of my mind that I have these problems on the spot. But we'll talk about in the next videos about various other problems because these are not the only ones. But now let's talk about why you're here, the solution and the answer to all these problems. Well, first of all, you have to you have to work standing because it gives you better energy, and you don't have to stand all the time. You just alternate between sitting and standing. I'm standing right now. I work all the time standing, and I can't tell you how much of a difference it makes in your productivity. You can try just one day, but don't overstand, like stand for 1 hour because you're not used to it and it becomes painful in the legs. Okay, and to fix your posture. So the default vibe code posture like this. Okay, I want you to relax your shoulders, to pump your chest, and to tuck your chin a bit. So see the difference. This is, let's say, the optimal posture with no pain. It guarantees that will have no pain. Maybe a pain of the new position of the stretch, but when you get used to it, no more pain. And no more pain means better productivity, and better productivity means better coding, better vibe coding. Okay, we'll talk about hydration. You already know hydration is good for almost any activity, And vibe coding is one of those activities that hydration is a big part of it. Also, we have also we have the 90-minute rule, which is your brain naturally focuses and is peak focus in 90 minutes. After 90 minutes, peak focus flow state, focus drops naturally. And we don't want your brain to keep on working after the 90 minutes, keep on focusing. We want it to follow the natural state of your brain. So after those 90 minutes, you take a break, you you go on a walk, you do some push-ups, you I don't know, you pray if you're religious. Do something different, but not overstimulating that it's not considered. If it's overstimulated like doom scrolling or playing video games, it's not real rest for your brain, even if it feels like rest, but it's not real rest. Real rest, pardon my English. And also, the last advice is in between prompts, please. You can just begin with this, and all of that will follow later, but this is the most important one. In between prompts, do not do anything that is that have stimulation more than the work itself. So I don't know, the stimulation of the vibe coding for you is here. Everything you do in between the prompts should be in this range. I don't know, reading, training, anything in this range. Video games, no. Scrolling, no. I don't know. Even if socializing, maybe socializing is here for you. Someone has it here. The point is, do not try your brain. So when you come back after the prompt is over, you still want to do. You're excited for the results and the continuation of the work. And I recommend that in between prompts, you keep on reviewing the code, reviewing the code, planning your next moves, and actually following the thinking pattern of the agent, and also exploring ideas or I don't know, writing some workflow for the app or anything related to the project in its progress, because you won't know it, but your brain actually keeps in the background. It keeps on generating ideas, and ideas are the currency. Ideas are the Bitcoin of vibe coding. I leave you with that note, and I hope you have a good day.